Hey Algebra students, we're going to look at Unit 1, Lesson 16 now, Analyzing Data. So in this, we have the learning goal. I can collect data from an experiment and compare the results using measures of center and measures of variability. Essentially, we're going to have a situation, come up with a statistical question, and then actually collect data and analyze it. Okay, so some things to remember. Statistical question. Remember, this is a question that is going to have, in our case, numerical data, and it should have multiple possible answers, not one lone answer. When we collect the data, we're going to be looking at some graphs and some numbers, and as we look at the graphs, especially, we want to look, does it look to be symmetric or is it skewed? Once we know whether it's symmetric or skewed, then we're going to look at, will the mean or median tell us more? Will the standard deviation or IQR tell us more? All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to watch a video tomorrow in class, and then you're going to recreate kind of that situation. So I want to kind of map out what that video will look like, so you can get thinking of what your question will be, how you want to manipulate the situation to create your statistical question. So we're going to write a statistical question that can be answered by comparing data from two different conditions for the test. So what I want you guys to do is write two statistical questions. I'm going to give you the first. So what we're going to be doing is, I just have a piece of wood here. We're going to be using rulers. One person's going to hold the ruler and one person's going to have their hands open at the bottom of the ruler, and they're going to let go of the ruler and the other person's going to try and catch it. We're going to measure how far the ruler drops before they catch it. So we need to come up with a question that we can test. So my example that all of you need to write down is this: do people catch the ruler faster with their left or their right hand? Your job is to come up with another statistical question that we can test in this situation. So our first one is testing the left hand versus testing the right hand. Which hand are we faster with? Maybe it could have something to do with your eyes. Maybe you're standing or sitting. There's a lot of things that we could test in this. So your job is to come up with another statistical question. All right, bring your questions for tomorrow, and we'll figure out what is going on with our data. Thanks.